Well, hi, welcome to Tucker's Barn. We're so glad you guys are here with us this evening. It's hard to imagine that this is halfway mark. This is August, so we have one more, the first Thursday in September, and then the last one for the year is in October, the first Thursday in October. So it's hard to imagine how quickly this year has gone by, but you can see Bobby Stedman has done another great lineup for us this evening. A big round of applause for Bobby. You always need somebody with music clout to book all these acts for us every month. But we do have a great lineup for you. We have Patrick Crouch. He's just as handsome and funny as he is talented. And Opal Moon and Nathan Brown.
Hey, Daddy.
So if you've not joined us for a Tucker's Barn event, this is just a round-robin style music event. All of the artists own original songs, so they'll tell you a little bit about how they became a musician and what inspired them, and then hopefully they'll tell you a little bit about what inspired each song that they're going to sing for you. So it's just a great opportunity to get to know the musicians a little bit better and the meaning behind the songs. So we've heard some great songs over the years here at Tucker's Barn. You guys can hear them play the wonderful cover songs anywhere you guys go in Caldwell County and the surrounding areas, but this is a great opportunity to hear their original work. And as always, we're here to hopefully promote the Harper School of Performing Arts, so you guys get to know about the school a little bit better. They have great programs for all ages, individual instruction and group instruction, so there's a colorful decorated bucket on your table, so feel free to fill all your money in your pockets into the bucket for the school. It helps provide scholarships, and we always joke you can always leave your debit card in there or a blank check, and we'll make sure we take care of those for you. But again, thanks so much for being here this evening. These guys will do a couple of rounds for us and then take a short break, so please don't go anywhere. They'll be back and they'll finish their set. So thanks so much.
Thank you, Stephanie. My name is Patrick Crouch. I'm a Caldwell County native. I was born right up here a couple blocks away in the Doula Hospital in 1956. And when I got home from the Doula Hospital, I was living in a house with my father and my mother and my grandmother and two of my uncles and part of their family. And one of my uncles, my Uncle Cole, he played the guitar just like Chet Atkins. And my dad played the guitar just like Maybelle Carter. So I'm going to play you a song that I wrote one time, and I'm going to play the guitar pretty much like Dolly Parton. And that's sort of my claim to fame. And I wrote this song one time. I wasn't far away from home, but I was in a strange circumstance, and I think I was a little bit homesick, and I was thinking about the beauty of Caldwell County, and mainly just thinking about, you know, when I was 6 years old, camping I've been camping at Wilson Creek since I was 6 years old, and so some of that beauty sort of found its way into this little song right here. It's one called Nature's Way. Early morning sun, it's here to show me again. Oh, it's nature's way. You know a new day must begin. Cross branches call me back to where I have been, and it's nature's way. The stream has no end. If I pass this way tomorrow, will all the trees be standing tall? When summer's warm rains find a mountain, will there be a waterfall? Leaf-covered evenings, oh, what times I have seen, but it's nature's way. Long meadows between. If I pass this way tomorrow, will all the trees be standing tall? When summer's warm rains find a mountain, will there be a waterfall? That's my dolly lick right there. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Softly come breezes that I can't understand, but it's nature's way of whispering to man. If I pass this way tomorrow, will all the trees be standing tall? When summer's warm rains find a mountain, will there be a waterfall? Folks, we'd like to welcome, we've got two of my dear friends, and I love both their musics, love both these people. And first we'll introduce Opal Moon. And Opal, I'll turn it over to you, and you can just take it away, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Why, sure.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Patrick, for inviting me here.
Why, sure.
Because this is something that I really wanted to do for a long time. So, Mom and Daddy, Merle Haggard, out west where I'm from, and I've been here for about 20 years, and I love North Carolina so much. Came and moved to Granite Falls, and my friend used to say, and you throw rocks back to California now, since I've been in North Carolina. And kinda, yeah, I do. I just love it here so much. Okay, so, okay, I'll, do I need to, like I said, Merle Haggard, Emmylou Harris, and all them, wonderful. Singers and songwriters. So I was a little moody when I was trying to write this song, and I'm kind of new at writing. So I just do the best I can, like that's all we can do. So this was called My Kind of Fun. So Nathan, feel free, huh? Because I know you're a player, so you feel comfortable, huh? To it, because there's only 3 chords in it. So I'm the third capo. And you as well, Patrick, please. She grew up high in the mountains of blue, where the snow could come down in the middle of June. She never did worry, didn't have to. She found favor with God, and all that's true. She kept her garden full of peace and trust, faith, family, friends, and love. And she ain't gonna lie to please anyone. The devil can't have her kind of fun. Mostly alone, except for the sun and the moon. She loved Grandfather Hawk and the wolf dogs too. Yeah, running through the meadow, chasing them coons, playing her guitar to the coyotes' crew. She kept her garden full of peace and trust, faith, family, friends, and love. she couldn't stay long. She only got what she needed, she'd head for back home. Yeah, if you saw in her eyes, you could tell she longed to be back where she is needed, in a place where she belongs. She kept her garden full of peace and trust, faith, family, friends, and love. She ain't gonna lie to please anyone. The devil can't have her kind of fun. No, he Thank you so much.
Hey, Bob, can I get a little more monitor for my guitar? I can barely hear it.
I know, Nate. I saw you was doing pretty good over there. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
That's better, Bobby. Yeah. Is that enough? Some more, Nate?
Yeah.
A little more. We got
My
it.
ears are closed.
Go ahead and crank it, Bobby.
I get bad ears. Yeah, okay, yeah, that'd be cool. My name is Nate Brown, and I was born in Conover, North Carolina, a few years ago.
Back in the 1900s.
Yeah.
22 years ago.
But yeah, I grew up. My mom played a lot of music. She was a piano teacher and played in the church, and of course tried to turn me into a piano player. But I wanted to be Gene Simmons from Kiss, so that messed that all up. So I gravitated towards the strings, and just always played in different bands, and over the years wrote songs and just write about things that you think about, try to keep it real. So, and this song is just one of those that people and things can take a lot of things from you, but they can't take your soul. So this is called Can't Take My Soul. You can take from me a lot of things, been taken from me, I'm unashamed. Since day one, could have helped me see, but taking my sight would benefit thee. You can't take my soul, you can't take my soul. You know the prophets we bring, they'll make them sing. The answers are there under your wings. The answers are old, to say the least. Yet you take them for yours to keep. And that's the way that you want it to be. Guess you're gonna take it all away from me. Take my money and time under your control. You can't take my soul. 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 You can take away my right to fight, fighting for that thing I think is right. Lock me up in a cage, and when I'm let out, take what remains. If that's the way that you want it to be, I guess you're gonna take it all away from me. Take my money and time under your control, but you can't take my soul. You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul. Can't take my soul. You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul. Big Daddy. Thank you.
It's a good one, Nate. Sound good, buddy. I know everybody can hear this guitar get where it's out of tune except me. Oh, I got that E5. I finally made an E out of it. I was playing music with a friend of mine, and sometimes he says things that just tickle me about half to death. And I think this song that I'm getting ready to do next might indicate that I'm getting some age on me. It's a rant, and it's a rant based mostly on television. And I don't have to watch television, but I do. And I look at it and I hear the dumbest things, and I hear a lot of things that I just thought I probably didn't need to know. And words and people doing stuff, and I'm just thinking, well, that don't make much sense to me. And so every now and then I just get real mad at the TV and I turn it off. And I get enlightened, you know. I find out a lot of good things when I do that. But my friend told me this about the aging process. He said, you know what happens? He says, one day, he says, as you start getting older, he said, you wake up and you sort of look at something and you think, well, I don't like that. And then directly, a few weeks later, you look at it and you go, I hate that. And then the older you get, he says, there's more and more things you hate. And he's finally, one day you wake up and you realize you hate everything and you just die. So I guess that's how it goes. So I hope this song here is not hitting me on that trip, but it might be. I guess one of my favorite songwriters of all times is a great songwriter from Nashville named Roger Miller. And I was reading an interview with Roger Miller that was written before he died. Y'all might want to know that. And anyway, he had the interview, of course, before he hated everything. But they were asking him about songwriting, and he said, words are my toys. And I thought, well, that's a pretty good name for a song. I'll just write that today while I don't have anything else to do. Since I'm retired, you know. Words are my toys, I guess they always were. You know, I was playing with rhymes instead of playing with the dirt. I was picking on my guitar instead of picking on people. I rarely dwelled in the pews, but I did a lot of dwelling on the steeple. Now there's something about a song, it'll fill your heart with laughter. It'll bring you to your knees if that's the kind of song you're after. I don't claim to know too much, never will, I don't suspect. But every time I see these words on TV, I wonder, what the heck? Things like a EpiPen and a heroin and Ritalin and tamoxifen and losing dope and smoking hope and Patrick Grove, you blame the Pope and an energy drink and wearing pink. The rhino's extinct, but my devices are linked, and I got a gigabyte and a troglodyte and a kryptonite and a heldermite. What's a heldermite? Anybody ever go fishing much? We know about them grampers. Well, now this song's all about my little life, you see. And all these words I use, well, they keep me company. You see, I spend a lot of time just thinking on my own, especially since the day I brought that banjo home. Years of late to bed and early to rise. Lynn Hall says she can see it in my eyes. I'm a tired man, I got an easy smile. I'm thinking words and music all the while. Things like rattlesnakes and jake breaks and hay rakes and earthquakes and swing sets and castanets and egrets and pigplets and steel drums and rabbit gums, imported rum and son of a gun. We got ditch trash and coal lash and diaper rash and no cash. Welcome to Ticknockaway, North Carolina. That's sort of the things on my road that make me a little bit ill every now and then. EPA don't care if the ice cap's melting. The president don't care who he keeps on insulting. Duke Energy don't care if we got clean water and air. You can buy it over at Walmart. I think they sell it down there. You see, they get it from China, and that's a real nice place. They walk around in Shanghai with a mask on their face. Well, China's all polluted, but they don't care. They keep sewing lead stitches in my underwear. Well, Paradise got head lice and a bag of ice, and don't think twice. It's all right on poker night with a cancer flight and a Miller Lite. Copper zinc and kitchen sink and liquor drinking. We're on the brink of a holocaust with menopause, because Santa Claus don't like these North Carolina bathroom laws. Ho, ho, ho! Where are you going to go? Well, we're faking news and paying dues and sniffing glues for the right to choose. If you change your gender in a fender bender, eating chicken tenders, you can return to sender. There's atomic rage on the op-ed page. I need a 12 gauge to live in this age. And glucose and fructose and lactose in my Cheerios. This bowl of cereal is really starting to make me a little bellicose. You see, words are my toys. They always were. I'd rather have a new word than a fancy dessert. I'd rather write a good line while living the blues than to walk around Caldwell County in a rich man's shoes. You see, it ain't about money, it's more about love. It's about getting along and figuring out stuff. So keep a smile on your face and a song for all the people. And if you're dwelling in the pews, do some dwelling on the steeple, please. Warning. Do not listen to this song if you take nitrates for chest pain or allergic to certain truth. Side effects include dizziness, blurred vision, constipation, and enlightenment. Oh yeah. Seek medical help right away, Anthony, if this song lasts longer than 4 hours. And you might want to ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for some music. There's a hillbilly rant.
There you go.
Yeah. going to turn it back over to my buddy Opal here. Hope y'all enjoy that.
Yeah.
Patrick, what's that song called again?
It's called Words, W-E-R-D-S. Words are, that's just a one-letter word there. My toys,
What are you drinking?
T-O-Y-Z.
That's good. We have an
I think, something like that. Something. Can anybody spell something?
Something. I got a few different spellings.
I hear you there. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, something. Give me something.
Yeah, he's been in something, I can tell.
I love that.
Thank you.
I think it's really cute because when I ask y'all to help out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, you know how everybody goes whoop whoop. So you know when we're happy, we whoop whoop. You guys all heard that. So on the second verse of it, I'm gonna try to ask you guys to say whoop 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 just like that. Whoop whoop whoop.
Got this.
Can I do it down here? Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. I don't know how that'll sound.
Don't mess up the song, Patrick.
We'll harmonize.
Well, you know it's me.
You gotta stand out. I understand. I understand. And as always, boys, your help is much appreciated. So,
Thank you.
yep. So, okay, ready? On your mark? Let's go. No, this song is called Torrential Blues, and that's just what it's called. And I think, okay, so. I had this dream, now it's coming true. But I had to let go of the old for the new. Yeah. And I'm seeing my life from a different view. I haven't been myself. I haven't been myself in a while. No, I haven't had any fun. Now I'm the only one responsible getting that done. Okay, thank you. What I thought I needed, I turned it loose. Who I pretended I was. I'm coming in now from this trouble nasty weather. I'm finally rising above these torrential blues. I'm about to turn them loose. Yeah. turn you loose. Who I pretended I was. I'm coming in now from this terrible, nasty weather. I'm finally rising above these torrential blues. Ain't that right, Michael? About to turn them loose. Oh, torrential blues. I'm gonna turn you loose.
Torrential Blues, that's what we've been having, is torrents of rain around here. I gotta go. Oh, yeah. You sounded good over there, Big Daddy. I heard you that time.
Did you?
Yeah, man.
You had to cut me up a
Oh,
little.
yeah, you sounded good over there.
Thank you. I try. Well, Patrick was talking about seeing stuff on that TV and whatnot, and I think this song will kind of piggyback at a little bit.
Oh, no.
Maybe not quite as wordy, but. All right. Song called "A $1 Million Smile." There sits Rachel staring at the screen, getting her lines just right, like a queen. Been prepped and prompt to put on a show. Gonna spread a few lies and they'll never know. I got $1 million smile for you, and I'll show you just what it can do. I got $1 million smile for you, and I'll show you just what it can do. Around the sheep up under the screen, time to get a dose of your daily feed. They sit in reverence and watch her scream. Take it all to heart, she is our queen. I got $1 million smile for you, and I'll show you just what it can do. I got $1 million smile for you, and I'll show you just what it can do. The sheep have been fed, you know it's time for a farewell snack before bed. Gonna get hit with more of the same. Keep driving it home, there is no one to blame, no one to blame. I got $1 million smile for you, and I'll show you just what it can do. I got $1 million smile for you, and I'll show you just what it can do. I've got $1 million smile for you, and I'll show you just what it can do.
you can do. Yeah, Nate. Thank you. I call Nate Big Daddy. Is that a stage name you still use, Nate?
No,
Is it gone? Is it gone? Or does Jim Bolton still call you that?
occasionally, and Kurt, they're the ones that gave me that name about 20 years.
I always thought that was a good name to have, Nate.
The smallest guy in the band, they call Big Daddy.
Oh, Big Daddy. Yeah, yeah, Big Daddy, Big Daddy. I like that. Folks, we will remind you that we're here for the Harper School, and it's for the benefit of the Harper School. And if you have questions about the Harper School, you can ask Bobby Stedman, or you can ask Miss Karen Burton, who's here tonight. And folks, it's a good thing to do to introduce children to music. And there's some really special people in this room that I'm going to talk about right now. If I can, with a straight face, I don't know if I can or not. But one of my music teachers is right here in this room, Mr. Cheryl German, right there. He is the best looking man in the room. Give him a hand. He's married to Montaigne. I learned a lot of music from Mr. Cheryl German, and I tell you what, he was one of the people who made my life in Caldwell County something that I will always cherish. And I talked about when I was born that I was born in a four-room house that had 4 families living in it. And that's because my mom and dad worked in the Hayes mill. And they met in the mill and courted and married there. And the gentleman who owned the mill, I later in life got to spend some quality time with him. His name was Mr. Barton Hayes. And Barton would tell me stories about my parents courting, and he would just talk about the good things that happened. And my dad, even though my dad was a hard-working man and he learned a lot of life's lessons the really hard way, he was always positive. It was rare that you would see him down. And my dad, I felt like, and my mom, and my life on the mill village, I think gave me everything I needed to survive this world or any other world as far as that's concerned. There was another man in my life that was a hero, and I often credit him when people ask me, about music and why'd you get into music and a lot of people say, why in the world did you teach school? And I taught school because of a man named Mr. Robert Love. People around here called him Bob Love. Yeah, give Bob Love a hand. But everything that I didn't learn from my mom and dad, I learned from my teachers, and especially Mr. Love. I always felt like I'd had a real good day of school teaching if there was a problem that came up, and I felt like I had dealt with it the way Mr. Love would have dealt with it. I always felt like I'd had a really successful day doing that. Now, here's another thing about the mill village. When you live on the mill village, you got more than one mama, and you got more than one daddy, and you got a lot of brothers and sisters. But the thing about the mill village is everybody knew what you were supposed to be doing. And if you weren't doing it, they had a really nice, gentle way of correcting you. And I'll never forget my neighbors. They all steered me in the right direction. And sometimes steer is an important word, especially because Mr. Barton Hayes kept cattle in the field behind the mill village. And we'd go down there and try our best to be bronco riders and stuff, But anyway, there's some good memories from the mill, and this song's about that. It's called Daddy's Mill Song, and it's just a feeble attempt for me to sort of tell the story of my father, perhaps through his eyes. He and I never spoke about this, but one thing we always did is we spent a lot of time together, and I knew when I got up out of the bed in the morning, if my dad headed toward the front door and said, "Come on, little man," I knew that was going to be a big day, because we were going to have some fun and we were going to meet some great folks. And so here's what that song is called, Daddy's Mill Song. And I have to apologize to my baby sister, Crystal, here. She's not in this song. She wasn't there yet. By the time she came along, we had moved up to the Walt Arney Road, buddy, and we were in High Cotton. Up there we had a 4-room house with 1 family in it. I don't know why, never learned to read or write. At the time, guess it didn't matter. Now this job down at the mill is all I've had or ever will. and a 40-hour week is all I'm after. You know, I walk to work each day, the mill's not far away, and I walk home to 2 kids and a wife. The sun goes up and down on a Carolina mill town, and I'm thankful for the good things in my life. Heard it said it takes a village to help the children grow and understand the value of this life that we've been given. Always do what's right with a willing hand. I live here beside my friends, and our way of life depends on spinning yarn from boxcar loads of cotton. Well, the work we do is tough, and if the mill don't make enough, they'll close it down and we'll soon be forgotten. Heard it said it takes a village to help the children grow and understand the value of this life that we've been given. Always do what's right with a willing hand. Well, the trains went in and out, and the bobbins round about, but the spools of the world turned even faster. The mills were all closed down, and the villages and towns, they were left without a soul forever after. Heard it said it takes a mill village to help the children grow and understand the value of this life that we've been given. Always do what's right with a willing hand. Have respect for every woman, child, and man. Always do the very best you can. Let's go, little man. We do want to remind you before I turn it back over to Opal that there are buckets on the tables, and your cash contributions will go a long way to helping some folks in Caldwell County who maybe need a music lesson, and that include me. But this is really about the best thing you can do for a child, folks, is get them turned on to music. You get them into music, and that'll keep them busy for a while. We'll turn it back over to my friend Opal now. Opal, what you got for us?
Okay, well, it's perfect timing because this is about my mom and daddy too. So,
all right.
Yeah. So, okay. And I'm going to mess up on this, just so you know. Don't be alarmed. Right.
We got you back.
Okay.
We'll hang in here with you.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm reading my stuff wrong. Okay. See what that sounds like.
Sounds good.
Okay. My mom and daddy adopted me. So that's what I was thinking about. I could have never ever dreamed of a more loving home and family. My mom and daddy. I called my mom and daddy this morning, like I do every Sunday morning, and all these miles apart, they're really killing me. Mama usually answers the phone, 'cause daddy's always working in his yard. And we'll talk about the weather and how they're feeling so good, and I laugh and daddy tells me she's as ornery as she ever was. Then Mama hits the phone, Mama puts the phone down and hollers outside, hurry daddy, come quick, your daughter's on the line. And I can't see them just as clear like after it rains. need, especially when it comes to love human beings. So now learning to take the time to find what I want and what God wants for me.
Mighty powerful stuff there.
Like that?
You've been holding out on me. I hadn't heard that. I had not heard that one. Beautiful.
That was
gorgeous. Absolutely. Well, Nate, we got one more before the break, old buddy, and it's you.
Keep that on. We're going to do that song that Pat played with.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's do it.
It's a song called "Troubled Child," and it's well, it could be about a lot of things, a lot of people. But I wrote it. It's been years ago, but it's just some people you try to love them and help them. But till they figure out they need that and want that, you know, it's like beating your head against the wall. But you always got to be there for people, whether they want it or not. It's kind of, you know what I mean? So therefore, the trouble. There's been songs in the past called "Troubled Child," "Troubled Child." This is just a newer rendition of it, I guess. Child, of life. The one you think you're needing today. Troubled child, you think his house is no place to stay. You'd rather be out on your own. Got to have things your own way. 4, take a look at yourself. Tell me what you see. I am here to help you, child. Yes, I'm here when you're in need. Tell me what you see. You know I'm here to help you, child. Yes, I'm here when you're in need. Troubled child, you think there's no place to stay. Your own, keeping misery with you to say. Troubled child, just when things should be looked upon as beautiful, all you see is misery, and that's all you'll ever see. All you see is the misery, and that's all you'll ever see.
Bobby, do you have anything you'd like to say before the intermission here?
Sure, why not?
Well, sure. This is our host, Bobby Stedman. Give him a hand. He's a hard-working man.
Hello, folks. I just want to recognize, Michael Kanzler. He was here last month. Was it last month or the month before? A few months ago. And Michael, Thomas Garlow back there.
Yes.
He'll be next month. So, anyone else in here that I'm missing that's performed? No. But that's who will be. Thomas Garlow will be next month, and Michael's a alumni here for us, and we will be right back in about 10 minutes or so, and that'll be good. So thanks a lot, everyone, for coming. Don't forget to donate. Appreciate it.
Harper School of Music.